Hey, 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 it's AC. I'm coming back with another video. Not really about anything too crazy. As you can see, I got my basketball attire on. My thing says JJ's mom. I was gonna do a video Friday with the little one, but he had a tournament this weekend and we got into Delaware. It was a little late, so we're tired. That's one of the things with being a basketball mom and your kid is on AAU is they tend to travel a lot. So you go to different places. We don't go to, I know people that go places like Kentucky and all that stuff like that. And we've pretty much been on the East Coast. But we had Delaware this weekend, which wasn't too bad. It's not too bad of a drive. I left from work. So it took me about 2.5 hours or something like that, which isn't that bad considering we've had tournaments in Ocean City and Hampton, Virginia, which is pretty far from New York. I just wanted to, I guess my message for today has to do with sometimes staying positive. I wasn't really in the mood this weekend to do any traveling and deal with any basketball and deal with anything that involved being social. It's been a rough couple of weeks at work, and it's just been a real funny time for me, and I just kind of wanted to spend the weekend in my own corner. Also, if you've been associated with teams and your kids being on a team, it doesn't necessarily have to be a basketball team, but any type of team. You have parents, and all these parents have these different personalities, and people don't always get along, and things could get cliquey. You never know. And I just wasn't really in the mood to deal with anything, and I pretty much was prepared to lock myself in my room other than going to games. Let Justin socialize, because the kids do that. The kids socialize, and the parents are good at watching the kids and making sure that all the kids are good. So that was pretty much my mindset, because I didn't really want to be bothered. So when I came in on Friday, there were some people in the lobby, so I did decide to go downstairs for a little bit. We were actually there for a while, but not that long, because we had 8 o'clock games. Man, sometimes that happens. We had 8 o'clock games, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So our day was over. The good thing about that, our day was over pretty quickly, because we pretty much had our game back to back. Sometimes you go to these tournaments and your first game's at 8 o'clock and your next game is not till 2. And depending on where you are, now you have to sit here in this gym or stuff for all these hours and wait, or try to eat, all this other stuff. But at least we had our games pretty much back to back, and then we were done for the day, so we were free to do whatever, which gave me some time, because my son's dad came to see him. He'll do that sometimes. He'll come to games to support him, and I was able to see my cousin, who actually lives near where we were in Delaware, and I haven't seen her, I want to say, since my grandfather passed away, and that was probably in 2012. She's a bit on the older side. She might be in her 60s, because she was around the same age as my mom. So I went to see her, and she had an extra ticket to go see Fences, but a play version of Fences. It was at the University of Delaware. So I was there with a few of her friends. So I was like the young one, and we went, and the play was pretty good. I did kind of sleep for maybe about 40 minutes of it, because I was tired. I worked, and then I drove to Delaware, and then I was up, and then I got up at 8 o'clock. Like, I was moving, so I was tired. The lights were dim, and so I caught a little nap. I thought I was on the low, but then when I woke up, she was like, "Oh yeah, so you got a little nap." So there you have it. But it was definitely good. I've never seen the movie Fences, So I'm probably gonna check that out when I can. But the play was pretty good. And then went back. One of the kids, his birthday is next week, so they threw him a little celebration. Everybody told him happy birthday and all of that. And I actually ended up having a decent time, socializing and and all that stuff, and the kids were good. And it pretty much didn't turn out to be as dreadful as I thought it would be. And I feel like sometimes we deal with a situation, although you always have to be prepared, sometimes you prepare for the worst when it's really not necessary. Because like I said, I was really in the mood not to be bothered. And and everything was fine, for the most part. And like I said, I had a good time. It wasn't, that long of a drive back. I did stop to see my cousin because she hadn't seen my son. So, she saw him briefly. And then we headed back, and we're just getting in now. So I know I hadn't made a video in a while. So I wanted to make a video before I kind of de-stress and go to sleep. So again, my message is, it's Sunday. How we get Sunday, like, here comes Monday, back to work. So just try to be positive. Tell yourself it's going to be a good time. It's not going to be any drama. I'm going to have a good week. Of course, like I said, you have to keep in mind should things turn left. But just always try to see the positive of it. And maybe it'll work itself out. So, hope you guys had a good weekend. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Woohoo! Mother's Day is always kind of weird for me because my mom passed away. Wow. In October, it'll be 13 years. So, Mother's Day is always weird. And my grandmother's still alive, but she has Alzheimer's. And now she's at the point of Alzheimer's where she doesn't really remember anyone. So it's kind of a funny holiday to me. But I hope you guys had a good time. Hope y'all got some nice jewelry, some flowers, cards. If not, I hope someone took the kids for you so you get some rest, whatever, because it's your day and you deserve it. So I hope everyone has a good week. I will be making another video tomorrow where I'll talk about some random stuff. So that's it. Bye.